Life is difficult. Life is hard. There's no doubt about that. Today in Life with Leif, I want to talk about pain and suffering and how it's important that you understand and are able to distinguish between these two concepts if you want to be happy and healthy in your everyday life. Welcome to Life with Leif. I'm Dr. Leif Smith, and I help people get better, be better, and do better. And today I just wanted to take a minute or two or three and talk about pain and suffering. I was discussing this with one of my clients, and we were talking about some tenets of Buddhism. Now, Buddhism is a very practical religion because you can use it in your everyday life without having to subscribe to all the tenets therein. You don't have to go take communion and become Catholic, so to speak, to take some of the useful teachings from Buddhism. So you can kind of pick and choose and use some of this stuff that works and that makes sense in your own everyday life, in your own everyday struggle to maintain your mental health. So, in Buddhism, there are two tenets, two beginning tenets. And the first one is that pain is inevitable. Pain in life is inevitable. It's a part of life, right? What that means is there's going to be pain and there's no way around it. People will hurt you. People will cheat on you. People will steal from you. Those you love will leave you. Those you love will eventually grow old and die, so on and so forth. It's a part of life. And it leads us to tenet number 2, which is suffering, on the other hand, is optional. Now, what does that mean? Well, what it means is no matter what's going on in your life, there's no way around the fact that we're all in line for doses of pain. It's the nature of being human, right? To live is to die. To live is to grow old. To live is to suffer. Wait a minute. That's not true. To live is not to suffer. To suffer is to choose to focus relentlessly on those things that make us upset. We can go through pain without having to suffer. However, suffering is a uniquely human experience. And for some reason in today's society, maybe it's social media, I don't know. Well, so certainly social media makes it work. But we have this love of suffering. Look at me and look at my life and look at how miserable I am and how I'm overcoming. Look at me. Look at how I'm grinding. Show me. Give me your attention. Pay attention to me because I'm suffering. Right? So we start getting attention for going through difficult times. That becomes a badge of honor. Look at how hard my life is. Look at how difficult things are for me. Look at how I have one hand behind my back and I'm still making it work. I was born on the wrong side of the tracks and I'm making it work. We love to suffer. One of the things I found out in life, here's the problem with suffering and loving it. Nobody really cares in the end. I know that sounds harsh, but we feel like if people will notice how much we are suffering, if people will give us the attention we need and validate our existence of suffering, somehow our life will be better. It just doesn't work that way, folks. I've discovered if you don't get up, if you don't keep moving, you're going to get run over. That's how it happens. That's how life happens. It's like that saying, it doesn't matter if you're on the right track if you don't keep moving. Right? Because if you don't keep moving, you're still going to get run over. So you got to keep going. Well, in life, suffering is a choice. You have a choice whether you want a badge of honor, whether you want attention for going through all the pain that you're going through. Personally, I found the fact that people don't care frees me up. It frees me from trying to earn some sort of badge or award or anything for being the person that suffers the most in my immediate circle of friends and family. If people don't care that much, then why should I care? Now, do I understand that pain is inevitable? Yes, we need to acknowledge that. We need to understand that pain is a part of our journey. We don't need to like it. We don't need to love it. We don't need to caress it. We don't need to, become best friends with it. But we do need to coexist with pain, with the fact that bad things happen to good people, with the fact that people will lie, cheat, and steal. It happens, folks. You don't have to like it. You have to accept it. Once you do that, you can move forward. And you can move forward without suffering. We don't need to do all that extra work. We don't need to worry about getting attention for going through all the pain. Everyone else is busy with their own pain after all, right? So I really want you to make a distinction today between pain and suffering. One is optional, one is not. One is a part of life, one doesn't need to be part of life. And so thank you for joining me today on Life with Leif. Hopefully this was not part of the pain in your day. If you like these videos, please subscribe. I would love to have you part of my community. I would love to hear topics for future videos and things like that. So all you got to do is hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will see you in the next video on Life with Leif.